Van Halen is finally back with its first album since 1988's OU812. 3 years is a long time in the music business, but this is a band that's tired of rushing its records out.
In my opinion, those 5150 and OU812, they're great. Fortunately, we have to be good, competent players where we can make a good record spontaneously.
The tour was booked before we were even done.
Yeah, and we had to cut them short. In all honesty, those records weren't finished. In my opinion, we could go back and maybe finish those records, right?
Aside from the music, the title of the new album seems certain to draw attention as well.
Floor,
Unlawful Carnal Knowledge.
abbreviated. Figure it out yourself.
There's been some people objecting to it, but we can't see the problem with it.
What somebody, they're not going to put it in a store because of that, that's like a very sophisticated term, you know. It's written in the law books.
It wasn't to legal tomes that the band turned in its search for a new co-producer, however. Instead, they pored over their record collections and came up with Andy Johns, a legend in the business for his work with Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones. The result? Classic Van Halen.
I think musically we've grown a lot since the first record, but in intensity and in straightforward just power and rock and roll, yeah, in that respect, I think it is a lot like the first one.
The band recently shot a video for Poundcake, which is the first track being featured off the album for a very simple reason.
Poundcake is the first track we released because it is the first track on the album.
It really is kind of definitive of what the whole record's about.
Most albums, there's always those few of those songs that just don't kind of work live.
Yeah.
You never play them live, those kind of things.
Yeah.
This album is just like, they just beg to be played live. It's like I can see them being better live than even on the record after about 2 weeks on the road.
To get on stage and really have the amperage and the wattage and the crowd, that is what it's all about. It's great to make a record, and it's fun, I guess, to make a video, but it's the live situation, that's what it's all about.